This is Piglin Mafia. He's a Hive PvP YouTuber who has been playing for over 1 year, while I, on the other hand, have only had my PC for a total of 63 days. I don't even have a full stack of days. Even with this disadvantage, this was one of the most closest fights I've had with anybody. You see, I had been getting better at Skywars. Before I was on PC, I was on mobile, and I got to level 40 on it. Now, I'm level 46, so I have been playing a lot. While on mobile, I developed looting techniques, like the one you see right here. I jump and open the chest, saving about a second of time. Not very much. Now, skipping ahead to the fun part, right after I defeat this person, I get a glimpse of Piglin for the first time. We both have the same armor and probably have close to the same loot. We both come into contact and our first engagement begins. I start out with a little trick by mining a block to try to get behind him, but I was a little late, so it gets a little awkward. I come out with more hits than him, so he backs off. Our fight continues with him hitting me into a corner to get a few free hits. We trade hits, he uses his bow a bit, but then he gets into a bad position and has to run. I know he's low, so I'm going to try to play a bit aggressive, although because of this he tries to shoot me off the bridge, so I clutch and continue my onslaught towards him. He uses some well-timed snowballs to keep me near the edge of the island before finally hitting me completely off, but I turn around and pearl onto the island behind me. After that encounter, he was at only 1.5 hearts, and I was on 3 hearts. Seeing that in replay mode, it makes me think that if I had just pearled behind him, I might have been able to get like 3 hits and win. I guess that's just hindsight for you. I'm now trying to heal up and play a little defensive because that pearl hurt. I go back to the main island to get the mystery chest for hopefully projectiles, and I did get some. And some ender pearls, which might come in handy later. Alright, we're coming up onto our second scrimmage. He decides to approach me first by crossing the bridge, which ends up putting him on the edge of the island. This doesn't matter for someone as skilled as him though, because he clutches with a total of 20 blocks before retreating. He turns around once he's away from the edge and we exchange blows. He's put on the defensive again after I win the trade and he starts to flee. Once we get to this island, he's able to put me over the edge. And sadly, I failed to pull out the 5 ender pearls, and he was the match. Good game, Piglin. Good game. If you haven't subscribed at this point, I don't know what you're doing. You should just subscribe. What are you doing?